So, let's begin. This is a stick of Palo Santo connected to the end piece of a candle, thus making the stick of Palo Santo fit in my little candelabra holder that's about to go in. I like to keep it lit for 30 to 60 seconds before just letting it go. Okay. Alright. Let's get that in here. What a testament to my cone of power actually working right now. Alright. So this is my standard altar. And this is the north, east, south, west. And there is my spirit candle behind there. And these actually are all jade. The leaves, the grapes, all jade. The pot. Moving along. Let's get this camera into the rig. Okay. And we are ready to begin. By the way, whoopsie! Bob, you're back. So, this is a favorite of mine. I just use all these little stones to represent, you know, earth moving to air, air, fire, my birthstone, water, onyx, nice stone. Just point them in the general direction they're supposed to be going. Okay, let's get this puppy set up. You may be asking, Kat, why such a nice, pretty glass plate there? Well, because this is going to get messy, kids. This mirror, woo, is probably going to be completely covered in wax by the time this spell is done. And let's just use that magnetic hematite to encourage the wax not to flow off kilter, because this table does dip in the middle. Yeah, we should inscribe. Okay. I'll anoint this on camera, but I think I'm going to pause for a minute while I inscribe names, because that's personal. You would just want to write like my enemy, which, I mean, I guess I could do my enemies for you guys too, because why not anyone else who may have hexed me as well? So, let's see, make sure I can see and you can see. We're going to start backwards. Oh, kitty. My kitty, not me. This time. Okay, me too. Like I said, I don't aim for perfection. I'm a flawed creature. There's the Y. An enemy. You know how hard this is for a dyslexic girl to do letters backwards when I've trained myself as best I can to write them the right way. Okay, that's, yeah, sure, blow wet paint, that works great. Enemy, what do we like? Let's do a backwards E. That's a happy little E. A backwards N. See, I used to write them backwards by accident all the time. Okay, so that was pretty easy. Enemy. So just, you don't even really need the word my. It's just enemy. And now real quick, I'm going to pause the video, go off camera, and actually use. Alright, so while I was off camera, on the back side of this candle, which you will never see, I carved the first and last name of my enemies. I also wrote the word enemies next to enemy, and look, it's off, but you know what? If you can read it, that's all that's important. Now here, have you ever heard of sending and receiving hands. How people talk about, this is my sending hand because I'm right-handed, or I'm ambidextrous and I use this one the most, like Kitty. And this is my receiving hand. Well, what does that mean, right? Well, here's one place where it comes in because we don't want to mix the oils. So I'm sending the negativity back to the people by anointing this candle with the reversal oil. So that's my sending hand. Yeah. Right. And we shall cap this, woo, with the sending hand. Okay, well, oh, it's capped. Okay. Some things are just not cat proof. And this is my little half a dram of grandma oil from Strange Brew in Buffalo, or is it in Kenmore now? Buffalo to me. Onyx's shop, really highly recommend her oils and her wares. Always fair price. Okay, so I'm just gonna get a little, okay, of this grandma oil in my hand, and while holding the other end of the candle with my receiving hand, my sending hand, I'm going to use my receiving hand to anoint this side of the candle, because what I want to receive is protection for me and my family. And like, okay, everything got a little bit messed up. It doesn't matter, because I can still read it. The gods still know my intentions. That's what's important. Magic can be messy, a little chaotic. So now, to recap, this grandma oil, set my oils aside. Let's see. Of course not. Alright. Can't get that lighter to light. I mean, don't things just go wrong when you're hexed? Good golly. Glad this is almost over. I found out about it. No wonder things have been so strange lately, but you see, I'm gonna light it. Anyway. Whoopsie. When things are working against you, but you never give up. No, you never give up. Okay. With a piece of Palo Santo. We lit our candle. Thank you, Palo Santo. Oh, holy wood from Peru. Turn the hearth down a bit, because that's warm. Oh! When things go wrong, and they're working against you, but you never give up. You never give up. Oh. I might have to dig a groove in that to get it to relight. Let's just melt a groove. The spirit of Bob Ross compels you, candle. The spirit of Bob Ross compels you. Okay, come on. Ooh, when spells go wrong with cat. Okay, pause. Okay, I dug a little groove around the wick of the candle to hopefully allow it to light. Yes. Burn my pretty. And you know, I'm doing nice candle magic. Stop it. Don't you dare go out. For someone I care about, prefer to use a needle. Oh, phooey. To scribe in the side of my candles, but I used a dirty old razor knife. Isn't that what betrayal feels like? Oh, come on. Completely don't care. care about this fire in my hand. I have no real care for my own hobby. Okay. Ooh. What an angry hiss. That was the candle. I mean, I know how to lit, but yeah, negativity is definitely coming out of that and going somewhere else. Anyway, what we're gonna do is let that burn over time. Attended, of course, probably for an hour at a time, until that red candle burns away and we're to the white candle. I mean, technically, as of this moment, my intention's clear. The hex should be essentially broken, but bump. You know, you always want to see things through, especially if something that you find in your front yard or on your property is disconcerting to you and you don't know how long it's been there. You know, and what these people's true intentions were for it. My family's been getting sick a lot lately, like a lot, especially my husband, who like never gets sick. But yeah, I'm gonna do this for at least 7 days. 3 to 7 day spells, always best whenever you're working with unknown unknowns, guys. All right, blessed be, and I hope this helps you out. So, I want to really amp up the protection. Dead Sea Salt. Purification and protection from the Dead Sea Salt. So, why this altar and that altar? This is my main altar, which has good energies that I've collected over time in it, and only changes with the seasons. And this is my side altar, where I do all of my dirty work. No, but for real, some things can get dirty. This is a metal table that I can remove on suction cups and clean very easily, and this is a full fireplace mantle connected to the wall. So, pro tip, get you a side altar. And now, you see why I have the other two tapers. Don't try to make out the names on them, because they are turned around backwards. But that is the final addition to my personal version of this spell.